Okay guys, honestly it's not resting, this whole Diddy madness. It's only getting worse because so much is happening, so much is going on. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at again with another video. If you have not subscribed guys, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Yes, some of you guys constantly saying, Murad, you look quite tired. I do travel a lot, and so therefore there are moments where I am quite tired. But I'm fine. I get my 7-8 hours of sleep a day. I'm absolutely fine. Anyways, let's get into this, where a grand jury has spoken to a new witness, as we discussed, with a superseding possible grand indictment, and that witness has now been revealed. A man who claims he has tapes from Diddy's parties and the real Kim Porter memoir says he's been subpoenaed officially by a federal grand jury. We got attorney Ariel Mitchell to represent her client, who goes by the name of Cory Burgess, and Cory Burgess was the one who was doing YouTube interviews in regards to tapes that he has. Well, it looks like those interviews caught Homeland Security, and he's basically been subpoenaed. We're Thursday outside the federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan, and they told us they just finished testifying for the grand jury. Courtney says he was initially contacted by agents from the Department of Homeland Security, one of the federal agencies involved in the Diddy criminal case. Mitchell says her client was subpoenaed, and she claims they have evidence to corroborate some of Courtney's allegations. He's previously done interviews claiming he has or has seen salacious videos of Diddy and his celebrities' friends. Plus, he says he has the unedited version of the diary allegedly written by Kim, Diddy's late ex-girlfriend. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ the subpoena from federal prosecutors asked Burgess to turn over all the records, including thumb drives, hard drives, electronic storage devices, and devices containing videos and other files depicting Diddy. Sounds like it was a busy day in court for Ariel and Courtney, because she also told our photographer they were going to a separate hearing to determine what, if any, evidence they needed to turn over to the feds. Diddy's already locked up on charges, as we know, and he's pleaded not guilty. There was a purported Kim Porter memoir on Amazon, which has been pulled down after her kids denounced it, and Courtney claims he has the real deal in his possession. Ariel tells us they are going to work with Amazon to get this book published themselves, though they don't have a timeline. Stay tuned. So Cory Burgess was an individual who came forward in YouTube interviews discussing the fact that he has Diddy tapes. Well, it looks like he's now working with Homeland Security. He just left the courthouse and he's submitting all of that evidence, thumb drives, to them. That basically tells us that Cory Burgess was the person who was doing these salacious interviews discussing the fact that he's seen many celebrities on tapes. He spoke about Jaden Smith, Justin Bieber, Cassie, Jennifer Lopez, all of these people on these tapes, and the fact that he's giving this evidence to the courts could be very intriguing, because he states that he's seen all of these people on these tapes, because otherwise how would he have gotten that celebrity list of people? If he submitted those people to the courthouse, these celebrities who were listed in that are probably going to be very stressed and worried. But some major news: the witness has been revealed. It's a grand jury update, and him submitting that information might give more confidence to other people who have tapes of stuff to do so and submit more information. Random people having tapes is not so surprising, considering the fact that Diddy filmed everything 24/7. But honestly, I thought that Cory Burgess was telling us a lie, or somebody random, but it looks like that is not taking place. He genuinely went to the courts, to the grand jury, and TMZ are all over this story. Now, there are discussions that Bieber is financially struggling because he's facing a $38,000 tax bill that he has not paid yet. It's something that he needs to run and pay. I don't understand why he's not done it. Perhaps he's just avoiding stuff. Perhaps he's been stressed. Perhaps he forgot, because I'm pretty sure he can afford a $38,000 bill. But they are saying that he's financially struggling since the Diddy shit began. Diddy investigators have interviewed male escorts, the New York Post reveal, about his infamous freak-off parties, and they're happy to talk. They're all too happy to talk, says a federal law enforcement source who is involved in the investigation. We're asking them about the recollection of the freak-offs, what they were paid to do, and who else was involved. I'm surprised how many of them can recall intricate details about what happened. The source told the Post that many of the men who were in their 20s at the time of the parties are now in their 40s and have aged out of the business, have offered similar details about parties, drugs, and everything that was going on. They were all encouraged to take Viagra, and they were expected to perform and were told if they didn't perform they'd be thrown out. Authorities are trying to determine if any of the participants in the freak-offs were underage or illegally performing. Let me just read this again for you guys. they're all too happy to talk, says a federal law enforcement source. Now, we know that Diddy's already upset for the fact that he thinks that the video was leaked via the prosecution servers. So, why is somebody from the federal law enforcement giving commentary to the New York Post? That is what I don't understand, because you're now giving credence to Diddy and his lawyers and what they fear and, you know, what they don't want. So to me, that just caught my eye, and I just found that to be intriguing. Cool, there's going to be a lot more men coming forth and talking, but why are you, who've heard this information, who work for the prosecution, coming to the New York Post to speak about XYZ? Because it just doesn't look good. It looks messy. Now, in other news unrelated to Diddy, for once, Young Thug is free and is going to be on 15 years of probation, I believe. And this in itself is great. I'm so, you know, content that this man is about to be released. Well, others might disagree, to be honest with you, but of course Mariah the Scientist is absolutely, you know, elated. Everybody is basically celebrating online for the fact that Young Thug was walking free today as of a few hours ago. I never expected it. I thought he would have been in jail. He also expressed that he wanted to be in contact with Gunna, so that is going to be intriguing, because when Gunna came out, a lot of people of course dragged him for being a snitch and etc. This might make them mince their words, and we'll see if Gunna wants to take back those people. But Young Thug, whether you agree or disagree, is out, is a free man, is a walking man, and, you know, is going to be on probation, provided that he agrees to it, which I'm sure that he will. He's basically going to be on probation. Outside of weddings and funerals and family related stuff, I believe he's also banned from entering Atlanta, which is crazy. That's his home state, but at this point you'd rather have that than be in jail for life, please. As in, you got to take what you have and run with it, and that's what Young Thug is doing. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, guys, comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Send a super thanks if you guys wish to. There's a $sign there. I am so tired, I'm gonna go to sleep, and I just wanted to get this video out to you guys before I go to sleep. But that list that Cory Burgess gave with Jaden Smith, Cassie, Justin Bieber, J-Lo, and a few other people, I can't remember their names, they're all going to be probably worried and petrified, because he said that they're on the tapes, and now you're seeing him submitting evidence to the jury coming out of a courthouse with that lawyer. I'm so sorry. That lawyer Ariel Mitchell kid is everywhere with everyone, and she's just so shady. She's just so shady. Like, I just don't understand what it is. I just don't like that woman. I just feel like whenever she's with somebody dressed down talking to TMZ, it's just given camera time, you know, airtime. Like, bro, just what happened to lawyers just wanting to do their jobs for their clients and going away? Now a lot of them just want to be up front and center in the camera, as if they were the ones who were the alleged victims. Honestly, I just don't understand. I find it to be a bit tacky. Don't know if you guys agree, but I find it to be very tacky when lawyers do that, and I hate that I'm seeing this with the Diddy case. Like, bro, be like Cassie's lawyer, Douglas Wigdor, I believe his name is. We didn't even see that man. We barely saw that man. He wasn't doing no damn interviews. He spoke about a few things here and there, and he kept it pushing. He kept it professional. He kept it tight. Do you understand? These lawyers want to be doing up camera time 24/7. Babes, you're not the alleged victim. Do your job. Be more professional. I don't know what it is. I just personally don't like when lawyers try to be tacky, salacious, and get that airtime, and it just seems weird. Like, when you're talking too much, you're doing way too much press runs. You're just everywhere. This lady, I don't know, man. She is everywhere, guys. Everywhere. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'll catch you guys soon.